virtually what this is going to be the position of where the new wall's going to be built. On that footing there, far up, that's where the peg is with the tape in it. Our brickies are going to start building a nice new wall in there for us, then we can start digging the rest of this chamber out.
Right. How much deeper have you got to go down?
That's the depth we need to go down there.
Right, and of course get rid of the pipe.
Pipe will be coming out eventually. But, that's way in the future. There's a lot of work to do beforehand.
Yeah.
Power driving and all sorts of things to go in. So yeah, it's going to be a lot to do. But anyway, getting on with it now.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you. Let's get on.
Morning, Pete.
Hello.
Got the trainee on it.
Good on you. Good on you. Oh, I'm glad to see him here.
Yeah.
That's good.
I thought now
The A team.
I'd hear on it yesterday.
Yes.
But I left another go today, and then.
Well, it's gaining the necessary technical experience, isn't it?
That's it.
It's sometimes good to have it when he's not under a lot of pressure.
Well, there's only 3 of us down here. Well, no, John's arrived now, so 4 of us down here. But, it's got his ticket for water recovery group ticket. But the point being is cutting the batters is a different skill. And it's just a case of just teaching them how to do it and so on.
It's advanced skills that you learn. Once you've learned how to drive a car, you then how to drive in difficult situations. That's quite a difficult operation. To dig a good batter is extremely is a good skill, and it needs to be learnt, and it needs to be learnt under some supervision.
So you've got a specific angle of slope that you need to.
That's right. In that case, it's about 1 in 1, which is a safe slope to leave it at for a few weeks. We're digging a little bit steeper than that which will be a very short period while we get the wall in, but it'll only be a few days that's open like that before it starts getting backfilled. We'll be building the wall in sections. It'll be a brick faced wall. Brick on the outside, we'll have a rubble face on the inside, and then concrete infill in between those two. Oh, that involves us recycling pretty much everything that's come out of the original wall. So the bricks you see here have all been taken off the wall, and the bricks come out. When we demolish the wall, it comes out in all sorts, great big lumps of glued up masonry, whole bricks, half bricks, and basically rubble, and the whole bricks are being taken to one side, cleaned, the half bricks are being used, and similarly even the rubble is being used on the back face. So it's pretty much everything out of this lock wall is being reused, and what's finally left then, if it's rubble that we can't use in the wall, it'll be crushed, and we'll use that in the construction of the towpath. This is the A team, and this is where it's happening at the moment. Old Lock 24.
Yeah, this was dug out in 2005 or something like that.
Correct.
And filled in again.
What we're actually doing here at Old Lock 24 is, if you take the old lock, unfortunately we can't use this lock and come shallow going through Cricket Lane, because we can't put a high bridge there. Traffic will not allow that anymore. So we can't use this as a full lock, and we've got to go deep through this lock at depth, take out the end wall, and carry on all the way through until we get to the other side of Cricket Lane. And then a new Lock 24 will be built on the other side of Cricket Lane. That leaves us with a problem, in that if you take the alignment of this wall, and you can see it from literally standing here, if you take this alignment and go deep right through there, we go right in front of the cottage, and we undermine what we need is an embankment in front of the cottage to hold the cottage up. So we've got to turn boats from here, unfortunately, which means this south wall has had to come out, and we're building a new south wall about 3-4 meters further over, so boats can actually turn here and miss the cottage.
Okay, good.
So this is about as deep as it's going to go now, is it?
That's down to full depth. In fact, that is the original brick invert of the lock, and the channel now will go along here and start to divert. You can see the new diversion which goes away from the original line. We've had to dig the wall out, take the walls down, dismantle the wall, and all the buttresses along the line, including the top lock gate. There's been a lot of work being done over the last 3 months, something like that, breaking it down. There's a heavy duty breaker you see here, and we've used the small excavator to dig out and clear. The lads have done a lot of work here breaking this out. It didn't give up easily, did it?
It did not. No, and there's still a lot more to come out there as well, unfortunately.
To give you an idea, in fact, I've got here this is the water level, in fact, in this lock, which will be all the way through, and that's the towpath level over there. The original towpath level was way up there in the lock, but it's now going to be down here on this yellow mark here. So we have a hump here coming over the top. We'll leave the gate exactly as is at the moment, so we'll leave the gate recess on this side, the gate recess on that side, and we're starting to turn in that gate recess. We're taking the end wall out so we can actually start to turn boats. You can't turn a 70-foot boat. You need room and length to turn it.
It's once it's got that wall built there, we obviously need to put concrete in there, don't we? Yes. Are you going to put rebar in there? You might need to put a bit more.
Just put a bit more soil in there. I mean, that soil you could almost be making that over.
I'll do that later. I want to get a bit more off that bank there. I know I can go back further at the top. Don't go too. One thing I'll do a rough.
That's safe. That's a safe factor. I think it's when you expose right down to the bottom.
Yeah, there's just a bit of a hump in there.
There will be a kink. Are you well?
I'm brilliant.
Good.
No cancer.
Brilliant.
Had a scan on Friday.
And there's nothing.
Saw the guy yesterday. No cancer. So as you can imagine, I'm over the moon.
You're not here at all. You're up there.
No. I've had enough bad news.
You have had enough bad news.
Yes.
So it looks a bit like a dog's hind leg from here.
No, you're not done bad there at all.
Really? There's 15 some muck there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's 6 or 7 loads I've took up.
Down on the other side, you see the brick, like it. All true good bricklayers, of course, has built the wall on the end of the gate recess. He's built the wall vertical. Of course, the gate recess is not vertical.
No,
it's about 1 in 25. So interesting. The gate recess comes up and they.
Yeah.
But they don't make bubbles like that, do they?
No, they don't. But I think that's a good talking point. Talking point. Our lock gate's vertical. No. Not in either direction. In fact, I mean, this wall is not vertical in this plane either.
And when you look from up there at the wall behind where Paul is, you can distinctly see that.
Yes, a lock is that shape. A lock is that shape,
yeah.
and in fact the gates are in that shape as well.
Yeah.
So that when they fall in, and that's the way they
must
they
be
function.
a devil to hand, you know.
Well, that's the whole idea, is that they're unstable in the midway position,
yes.
but they're stable in the closed position and they're stable in the open position.
Right, okay.
And it's who worked that one out 200 and something odd years ago was clever.
Yeah.
because it's a door that if you open it, it stays where it is,
Yes.
and you close it, it stays where it is. But put it in the middle, and it will move. It's unstable and will want to move to either closed or open.
Sounds like a happy accident to me.
Well, that's right, but they did it on every single lock.
Yeah.
I mean, all of the locks around here are all like that. So there's a case in point. You think that is a gate. You think, well, the gate was obviously is vertical, but it's not, because he's put a wall on top there that is vertical, and this is not vertical. This is at about 1 in 25, and so the gate sits like so. And then that means it, well, of course, that's where it slams into. Would be hinged on this side. And of course the gate then falls back slightly, so it's actually stable. It's stable in this closed position, but when you push it and move it round, it's also stable in the open position. Because the lock face, this lock face here is again not vertical, this leans back. So the gate is not even a rectangle, it's a trapezoidal shape. But
Of course, there won't be a gate here.
there won't be a
longer.
gate here. One of the issues we have got is that as you come through the lock, your boats come up and they come out at this level. This wall is founded at that level. So that's founded at that level, so we can't dig down here. So what we've got to do is put a support in front of that wall to keep that wall exactly where it is. So there's going to be some walling through here. We'll work round the big pipe and we'll leave the big pipe in this location, because if we dig this big pipe out, that will undermine the wall and the wall will come in.
So what is the actual difference in depth that you
It's about 2.5 metres, about 2.5.
You've got a lot of soil here. Where's this all going to go?
Well, that's the $64,000 question that I haven't got an answer for you. Yes, basically it's moving up to the top, so we can in fact dispose of that soil later on. But at the moment we haven't got a place for the soil here. There are several options moving forward, but none of those are fixed at the moment. They're all still possibilities. We've cracked the technology of moving soil from the site. We did that when we were doing the work in conjunction with Lichfield City Council, and using a high-ab truck basically comes alongside the road at Tamworth Road up here, and basically picks off the heap, loads the truck and goes away and disposes of it, and comes back and loads himself. So we haven't even got to put a loading shovel to work with him, and there's also avoids all the problems of taking muck from the site onto a road. So it's a nice clean operation, and we've found that we've moved several hundred tons of material quite successfully, and that's the way we will probably move the remaining muck from here. But we need it nearer.
To take it.
But right now I haven't got anywhere absolutely tied up to take it. If you have a field where you want to raise a field by 1 metre or 2, come and talk to us. I don't think anybody's going to come there.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Peter, for letting us know what's happening. And I'll check in again in a few weeks' time and see.
Please do.
How it's going.
Please do. And watch this space. We will be reopening. We're reopening Zone B on Falkland Road in the autumn. So that's definitely will be happening, and moving forward with that. Hopefully, a lot of initiatives with COVID. Hopefully, a little bit behind us. We will actually be moving in with hopefully the corporates will be back with us, and also we're hoping to have the college students back with us as well, and so that's another initiative that we need to push forward.
That's great, thank you.
Good.